Welcome to Weekend Design. If you're looking to bring the outdoors in this holiday season, but you don't want to deal with all the maintenance, then make it easy on yourself by covering your foliage with wax. Atlantic Beach artist Blaine Philtott learned how to do this when he lived in Montreal, and he says it's a great way to preserve the plants and their color throughout the holiday season.
For this one, all that you need is some paraffin wax or some beeswax. I'm going to use beeswax today. A pot that you're not going to be using because we're going to slowly melt the wax in that pot. I probably in here have just a ½ inch of wax that I just kind of cut up in shavings and put in there. Pair of pliers, needle nose really works good, and a sheet of wax paper. I find the needle nose just works better because there's not a lot of wax accumulation on the ends. And if you wanted to make your leaf flat, well then you need an iron and a pillowcase, and that's pretty much it. What we're going to do on the first step is we're going to take a little walk around and pick some leaves that we want to wax. Different green. We'll take one of these leaves. We're going to look for color and shapes. We're going to look for different colors, greens, yellows, reds. See, that'll just give a very pretty decoration. Yeah, I'm looking just for, smaller things that will all go together and be easy to dip in the pot. Here's one with some different colors in it. We'll just pick that off. And now that we've got this collected, we're going to go inside and get started with this. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to just get a piece of wax paper out. And you're going to want the wax side facing up. Fold the paper over. Any leaves that you want to have a flat type of shape, you just stick right inside the wax paper. Let's do this one. And let's do one of these. And then just fold the wax paper back. Just make sure that they're not touching because they'll get stuck together. And then I use a pillowcase underneath the wax paper. So you put that on top, pull that over, and then all we have to do now is iron it. And it gives the leaf a little bit of a wax coating. You can always just look back and see, what the leaves are looking like. Just want to give it just a little bit more, so it's good and hot so that I know that the wax is melted. There, I think that should usually it doesn't take very much. This is just to get it initially started. And there they are waxed. Then you can open up the wax paper slowly, and it gives the leaf a little bit of a wax coating. And the other way to get them flat is, of course, from this stage you can put them under heavy books overnight, and they'll flatten right out, and they'll have the protection. And from there we'll go over to the next step. The second step is to melt the wax that we're going to be coating the leaves with. This is just an old pot on the stove, and I had put it on low heat, and it takes about 3 minutes for it to become liquid. Almost ready. But it lasts about 2 or 3 minutes. It'll stay liquid. If it starts to gel, just heat it on low again. Okay. And we'll take this in and go wax our leaves. Once that is melted, all that you have to do is just take the needle nose pliers, you take the stem of the leaf, you dip it in the wax. I kind of tilt the pot a little bit so that you've got the wax all in one area, and just dip the leaf in it and put it on the wax. You should hold it for just a couple of seconds until the wax drips off, and it actually is drying a little bit right now, and then just set her down to finish drying. It dries in about a minute, and then it's done. And then in your arrangements, you can see that you have all the colors and all the shapes. You can place them either, in piles on the table, around a soup bowl, or on a mantle is a good place to just put a bunch of leaf decorations. This will stay like this all winter long. And then you could just, with the glue gun, if you wanted to do that on a flat, you could just glue gun these to a black background, and it makes a nice decoration. Like I said, it's a great family event. Kids could go pick it out. It's very easy to do. And the leaves can be used for decoration around the table. You can make little mobiles out of it. You just do whatever you want with it, really. And it preserves colors for a long time. It's very flexible. You can do all types of things with it. That's why it makes such a good decoration. They're solid. And that's it. That's how easy it is. Get the kids to work. Everybody can enjoy it. go out for a walk and find some leaves and some color and some shapes and have fun.
Thanks, Blaine. For more weekend design, continue to check Jacksonville.com. For Jacksonville.com, I'm Amanda Warford.